Hi, welcome. Good morning. It's early in the morning. Excuse my hair. I've got my coffee. Even though I have my paint apron on today, we're not going to use paint. Today, we're going to do a little drawing like I promised you at home. Now, I'm just going to use a dry erase board and these symbols, and I'm going to make a drawing that you can do at home, and I'm going to teach you I'm going to try to do it in under 10 minutes. So you keep a timer. I'm hoping I can get it done in around 7. But it's going to be something easy that you can do and that you can make a nice picture using basically just those symbols. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to finish my coffee, and here in a second we're going to get started. All right, remember I said we're going to do a little drawing, and as you can see here, I have a dry erase. You can do this with a pencil, pen, crayon, dry erase. I've done it with chalk on a chalkboard. So they're very easy to do, very easy to learn, and I'm going to show you how to do it here in, like I said, hopefully under 10 minutes. And I think you can draw a nice drawing like that, or a nice drawing out of using just these. So anyway, like I said, I know a lot of you don't have paint at home, so I'm going to try to keep the shadow off of you here a little bit, and go from there. Maybe if I turn that just a little bit your way. Okay, are we ready? All right, let's start out with, see this little whatever you call kind of a check mark thing is. We're going to start with that. And I'm going to come right here, and I'm going to put that little check mark right there. See that? Now I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to come here, like that. See that? Now I'm going to kind of take this inside where I kind of made this little triangle, and we're going to go kind of like that. How's that look? And then over here, let's just kind of darken this. Like I said, you can draw along. I'm just going to kind of bring that around. And you know what? Let's try it again. Let's do it here again. The same thing that you just did, just like that. Okay? I like that. And just repeat it. We'll go right like that. I like that. Okay, now, as you can kind of see, it looks almost like we're doing mountains, doesn't it? Well, if we're doing mountains, what side is the light coming from? I'm going to say the light is coming from this side, so this side we want to be shadow. Okay, well, we already done that here. So let's do it over here. Just kind of take your pencil, your pen, your dry erase mark, whatever you're using, and just start shading. Now don't shade all the way down, and there'll be a reason for that, and I'll tell you in just a minute. Usually if I'm just doing one of these, I can knock it out in, about 3, 4, 5 minutes. Okay, so now we're getting that going. I'm going to put some little little upside down Y's in there. Just kind of make it look like old rocks and stuff. So I think that looks pretty good just to get started. All right, now let's use, you know what, I want to bring him over just a little bit more. See, it's your world. You can change it if you want. And this one here. And you don't have to make them straight. You can make them kind of gnarly because, you know, mountains aren't straight. Let's just kind of gnarl them up a little bit. You know, when people say I can't draw a straight line, this is what we like. You know, that's not a straight line. Okay, so now that we got that, let's take this thing here. It kind of looks like one of those heartbeat lines. So what we're going to do there is right here at the bottom, we're just going to go doot, doot. Yeah, you got to make those sounds, you know, the doot, doot. And just go all the way across the base of your mountain. Now see how we didn't shade that all the way down? Because that shows separation. Almost like it's going down into the mist. Now, anybody know what we're kind of making here? It's kind of the illusion that there's trees way in the background. And then I'm just going to kind of seat those in place, kind of make some shadow lines, kind of make it look like it's just setting. There we go. We got a pretty good start. Now, I like that. Let's keep going. So anyway, we've used this one. We've used this one. We've used this one. Oh, and we've used this one. That's it. We have basically three more lines. or 3 more symbols to use. Okay, so let's use this one right here. See this kind of squiggly one? We kind of use this one here, but we're going to use him again. So we're going to start out here and just kind of come this way. Yeah, I like that. And then real tiny, just follow that, but get bigger. Get bigger like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. So we may use that again. I don't know. Anyway, let's use that now. That little kind of upside down L. Now what I'm going to do is just kind of draw me a straight line across there. You see that? Just so I know we're not running downhill, which I think we kind of are. It's kind of hard to see when I'm off to the side here. That's probably pretty good. Now just these little L's, just keep going. Little L's, little L's. Don't worry about them being fancy. Like I said, we're really kind of going quickly. You can take your time and really make this look kind of neat. Now, what we have kind of is like, well, we have a little stream going, and we'll seed it all here in a minute. Now we've got to have somewhere for the water to land. So let's just kind of come down there. That's our water landing. All right. So, and then you can come in here and put some little splash marks. And I do this painting or this drawing a lot for kids that are coming into my class for the first time, and they've never drawn anything. And I teach them how to draw this, and it's really easy. Okay, now let's go ahead and use, well, let's take and just shade this in a little bit. Just to kind of seed everything. And, you know, you don't have to shade it all the way. Leave some of these negative spaces just so it looks like where there might be some light hitting and things like that. You don't have to go crazy with it. And on this side, and again, I'm using a dry erase marker, and I'm trying to do this in under 7 minutes. So, but like I said, when you're doing it at home, just take your time. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough for our shading. Now, let's, you know, we probably won't use that again. Let's use this little thing. Now, what I do is I kind of come up here and I make me kind of a straight line. But I don't want it too straight. Now I come up here small. And then you can make this as elaborate and as neat as you want, depending on how close in the foreground it is. But as you can see, what is it we're making? You know, like my friend Bob Ross would say, we're making a happy little tree. And we can kind of make it a little darker there. Now, again, like he says, everybody needs a friend. So let's put another one here. And like I said, you can come in here and just put little, like, lift up and make it look like those are little branches and like pine needles. I mean, you can make it as elaborate as you want. And maybe another one here. And again, just very quickly, but at home, now don't make all these the same, you know, kind of, and we know the light was coming from this side, so just kind of take you, kind of looks like it's shadow. Now, over here, let's balance balance it and do another one here. And I'm just going to go really quickly because you get the idea of what we're doing. It's, we're kind of seating everything in place. And again, this is with a dry erase. You get a pencil and where you can do and shade with your finger. And we're going to do one of those pictures, I promise. This one I thought would be great for the kids, especially while they're still home in this kind of quarantine thing, and you wanted to give them an art lesson. Here you go. This is a great little art lesson, and kids love to do it. I've never had a kid complain and go, I didn't like that. By the time they're done and they see how neat it can turn out, they loved it. So, and this is something that you can teach yourself to do in just a few minutes. Oh, you know what we need? I didn't put them up there. Okay, we used all that. I didn't put those up there. And that. Let's use those. All right, so I can come in here and shoot a little tip on there, and then kind of like some little cattails sticking up along the creek. You can put as many as you want of them in there. You just kind of put them everywhere. And like I said, we can make this so elaborate if we wanted to. You know, bigger tree right here. Okay, we use those. All right. Oh, and you got to go and sign your name because you got to be proud of it. All right. So there you go. There was a simple little drawing in, how long did it take us? I don't know how long it took us, but I bet it didn't take us about 10 minutes. I bet it was under 10 minutes. So anyway, there you go. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you liked it, give me a comment. Tell me how you liked it. Tell me if you want to see more stuff like that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, it was very easy to do. It took us, I think, under 10 minutes. If you liked it, just comment, let me know. Tell me what you like. I want to do a pencil drawing, so we're going to do that, I think, next, and really get into it. You know, it may be a 30, 40-minute video, and we may cut it down into like 2:15s, or if it takes longer than that, we'll see what it comes out to be, so you guys can follow along and draw. But hopefully you liked it. Again, I'm going to put up more of these once I do a couple of pencil drawings right now, because I know people are stuck at home and they don't have art sets. So I'm trying to do things that are easy and that you can do with the kids. You can do by yourself, or the kids can do it, or just you can do it. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.